Let's just buy the lot. And as soon as I do, the share price falls. That's pretty typical, right? Let's just see where the price goes a bit longer term. Right. It has. Hello everybody and welcome back to Plutocracy. We're here with the wonderful Getrich Kwik. We have increased our wealth. We are now a millionaire and we are classed as rich, which is very good. We need to continue building our wealth. Wealth is the aim of the game, and the name of the game is increasing your money. We would like to increase our monthly balance as well if we can, but just putting money into companies that are growing quite significantly wouldn't be a bad shout. Now our opponent is doing particularly well at the moment. I'm wondering if it's going to be possible to catch up with them. I'm not sure. That's a lot of money they're bringing in right now, but we'll see. Essentially. Okay, so where are we at with our balance? We are bringing most of our money through shares. In fact, all of our money through shares. Okay, and we are losing some money because of tax and because of assistance. So we could make marginal gains if we went down the bookkeeping route and reduces the taxes a little bit. It would be a case of every little helps. I'm not sure if I want to go there just yet though. I'm kind of like sitting on these until there's something better to do. If any of you have got any idea of where I should put these stars, just let me know. Because I don't know the best place for them to go at this moment. Let's get the game rolling. I don't want single day progression, my friend. I want fast speed. 6. Oh, there you go. My opponent has reached more than $10 million in wealth. Very scary. We do have a beautiful tea set, which we might be able to buy. We might not. It looks like we've been priced out. That's fine. We'll leave. Let's continue. What on earth is this? Interesting. Okay, let's go back to the office. So we've now got a good 85,000. What's this one here? I don't want to buy a rhinoceros head. Got another message here. Hallink informs us about the accident. Okay. So revenues will decline this quarter. So let's have a look at this place. So we've got 1.8% of our shares here. This is the company that has now a 60% dividend rate. So this is where we're keeping some of our cash. I think everything probably still going very strongly here. So I don't want to do anything with that particular company. I want to have a look at this map and see if we can have a look at, like, again, some decent profitability companies. Just look at the ones that are making money. There's some strong companies down here in Maryland. So let's maybe, is this it? Yeah, let's maybe come down to here then. I'll just have a look around and see what's going on. Right. Okay. So not amazing, but some good solid companies. We've got some low market cap transport companies here as well. Losing some money, but not paying a lot of dividends. So maybe a good one to look at. It looks like these guys had an accident. the company didn't get fined, so it was okay. I didn't realise fines were in the game. Let's have a look at maybe Foster and Brothers. Alright, what's the situation here? I can't see your finances because I don't own any shares, but we are increasing our market share. Profitability and profit margin are down, however. Share price is up. Let's have a look at the stock exchange and see where the day is in this state. This is interesting. Richardson and Partners down in the day. But let's have a look at Evans Transport. They've had an accident. Ask price is quite stable. Bid price is low. So possibly we might be able to turn a quick buck with these guys. Okay. Let's just buy one share and then have a nosy at their finances and see what's going on. So Evans Transport looks quite interesting. Oh, apparently this guy wants to buy alcohol. We could sell alcohol to him, or cigars. Cigars is what we actually own. So a decent market cap. Let's have a look. Only 40% dividend rate, so that sounds pretty good. As an investment company, one that would be a long-term investment. They've got 6 million in the bank, so likely to be able to survive any strikes, given their expenses are at 900,000. Yeah, maybe this is a good place to invest in. So yeah, could try here, I suppose. Share price, where are we going? Evans Transport? Stable, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to next day. Let's just see where it goes. Alright, it's still quite stable now. Let's just buy the lot. And as soon as I do, the share price falls. That's pretty typical, right? Has he got another? Again, I can't see the accident because of the GUI issue. There's a price hike. Let's have a look at this bid price. So we bought these shares at $18.9, and they're going up 18.3. We'll see if that pays off over time. You want to buy shares in Robertson and Partners, which is another transport company. We have one share. You know what? You go ahead. You buy my one share. Don't mind. That's just another one we don't have to worry about. Right, let's just filter that. No, Evans Transport. That's what we want. Right. So we're going to sit on this. We're going to sit on this and we're going to wait. Let's hike up to 3 times speed again and just let the game run. Let's just see where the price goes a bit longer term. Right. It has fallen quite significantly. Can I get rid of these bankrupt companies? No, they're just going to be there. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's let the game run a bit. Oh, I've got another message. An accident at Bryant Petrol. What's going on there? So Bryant Petrol, both myself and the opponent own shares here. This is a high dividend company. They've got 13 mil in the bank though, which isn't too bad. No strike though. So Bryant Petrol, where's Bryant Petrol? Okay. Bryant Petrol. So they're a decent chunk of our income. So to have income leaving this place is kind of a bad deal. So probably want to make up for that somewhere else if we can. Yeah, it's one of our biggest share pieces as well. Let's let the game continue. We've got art coming up now. Could maybe bid on art when we get a bit more cash. Alright, Hauling. Alright, so Hauling now has a strike. Okay, so we've got 1% of our, well, almost 2% of the shares here. Let's see how long the strike's going to last. Hauling. Right. 5.5 mil. Will they stay afloat? That is the question. Let's see what happens to the share price. Where are they based? Can I find Hauling? Ownership. Have shares. So yeah, it depends what state the company's in, and I can't for the life of me remember what state it's in. Massachusetts. Now let's play the game of trying to find Massachusetts. Now I'm in Maryland at the moment. Is Massachusetts here? Is that? Yes, there we go. I'm slowly getting there, guys. I'm starting to learn where states are. Right. Let's have a look at... Hang on. Yes, okay. Hauling. Okay. So the event started November the 4th. Let's have a look at the share price. Now we've got... Let's look at the ask. Let's see if that share price does fall at the end of the quarter. Yeah, it has. It's fallen quite significantly. Let's go to the single day progression. See if it changes a little bit. So it's going up again, just very slightly. I think I'm going to just plow money into this. Let's just wait a day or two and then buy the rest. So we've just plowed a whole bunch more money in. So we've bought a bunch more shares. Not really at a low price compared to what we bought the shares at before, but low enough, I think. So that was back in 1880. It's 1883 at the moment. It could go badly, but let's have a look again at the statistics. Expenses at 790,000, and we do have finances of 5 mil in the bank. So I kind of feel like they're going to survive the strike. So let's go back to times 2 speed, and essentially we just need to wait it out and see what happens to them. Oh boy, Hauling, that's the one we're interested in. So we just need to see what happens. No thanks. Okay. So if the strike continues, the value of the shares might fall again, but it looks like that hasn't happened. It looks like the value has increased, which is very nice. So let's go to the bid price. There we go. And let's have a look at where we are. So we're at 2.37%. Share price has jumped up 2.89, which is very nice indeed. And everything seems to be tickety-boo, I guess. Wonder if it's in one of these newspaper articles. Incidents. I'm not sure this tells you when the strikes end. I thought that was on the screen in the actual company. Let's make sure it's the right one. It's Hillink, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Hillink. So yeah, it doesn't actually say when the strike ended, but it looks like the strike did end. The company howled fast, and as a result we managed to buy a whole bunch more shares in the company, which is very nice. So very happy with that. We do have a chance to vote here. Brian Bell, who owns 19% of the shares, wants to reduce the number of employees. I abstained, but that was a terrible idea. They shouldn't have even thought about doing that. 60% is the dividend size here, so this is pretty good. I would probably want to reduce the dividend size so that we've got it here as a backup. Maybe we should see what increasing. So increasing wage level doesn't actually impact the net income at all, I don't think. Work plan would increase net income to 1.87. So let's see if we can do that. See who would vote for. Yep, we got it through. Only 2 people voted against, so pretty good there. That means we're going to increase the income of the company a little bit. I wonder if now increasing the wages should increase the income. So now it looks like everybody's going to vote for. Oh, we did have a couple of people voting against, but it was enough to get it passed, so that's really good. So looking happy at the moment. What are we working on? We're working on hiring, so that's fine. Hiring impacts productivity. Productivity increases production, and production increases revenue. All good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's continue running the game. Oh, we're getting yachts now. I would like to own a yacht, but maybe in the future we get a bit more income. Gosh, we've got a lot of stuff going on here, haven't we? I thought I saw a strike then. There we go, Parker Inc. Let's have a look at that. So, strike on the 27th of May. I think this is it's a kind of like a middling dividend company. Finances, they're in a good shape. Okay, so let's have a look at the share price. Share price is down only by $1, but it is a small company, so actually it might be a good idea for us to buy more shares here. Let's go back to the stock exchange. We can see that the bid price is pretty low at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and buy shares there. And there we go, there's our letter to tell us there's a strike, but we spotted it already. So let's allow that to move on. And that's Ludicrous Petrol. Right, 45 workers, that was Parker Inc. Young Transport, another strike at Hillink. Okay, so let's have a look here again. So Young Transport, I think we don't really have many shares there. Parker, so the share price at Parker is still going down then. Yeah, okay, so let's just check the balance and see how things are going. 4.24 statistics. Yeah, so they can ride out another month striking. that's fine. So I think we can probably put more money into it, but I want to have a look at Healink again, because if Healink are down quite significantly, and where are they at now? They're at $13, which is less than we paid before for our shares. It might be worth just putting more money into here. So 800,000 expenses, 5 million in the bank. Question is, will the strike last more than one quarter? I'm not sure it's gonna last longer than a quarter, so it might be worth it to just put the money in now at $13, because that's less than we've paid previously, right? So we've paid $14 upwards previously, so $13 is a good price for us. So I may as well wait. Let's just see what happens with this one. We're waiting for the quarter to tick over. It looks like, so the strike is still in effect. We're just waiting for that strike to end. We've got a vote. Changing the work plan to 160%. What's the work plan on now? No, it won't let us exit this screen to have a look at the situation. I don't know what this is going to do, so I think I would abstain. If this is an increase in the work plan, then that was a good thing. In which case I'll say yes. Okay, it was rejected. Let's find out if that was an increase in the work plan. Yeah, it was an increase in the work plan, but I guess because it shows a 0 increase in income because there's no money coming in at all, the computer got a bit confused, the AI. Okay, right, 140%. Strike's over, so that's very nice to see. Let's have a look at where we're at now. So price has jumped up to 19.8, so we're doing quite well. Our shares are now worth $500,000, so pretty happy about that. Let's have a peek at, I don't want to have a look at that. Let's have a peek here and have a look at what that means. So we're 1.5 mil, not too shabby. Everything seems to be looking good. Let's go back to Healink now at 2.7%. Let's have a look at the finances. They've still got 5 million in the bank, which is really good. Income has dropped somewhat compared to where we were at before, which is interesting. I do wonder if this is worth it. So now that's showing an increase, people will probably vote for it. I mean, there's a likelihood they will. Yeah. And wage levels? Don't know when it's worth increasing wage levels. Research, is it worth decreasing? I mean, it would increase our income. But research might be good for... Does it decrease the accident rate? Or does it increase the accident rate? Looks like it's a negative, right? Or is it... Now, does anybody know? Does the red line indicate that this deducts from the accident rate? Or is it a negative and increases the accident rate? And vice versa. Is this good because it decreases expenses? Or is it green because it's an addition to expenses? So that's kind of like the question here. How exactly does that work? Anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Be very grateful to find out. Okay, let's let's let the quarter run out again, just to see where we get at. Well, we've got a share sales here. I'm going to say no to that. Looks like we're getting weapons come up as well. I don't think I want to buy that weapon, mainly because I can't afford it, but I probably wouldn't buy it if I could, because at the moment focusing in on buying those cigarettes and wine or alcohol, which is exactly what we've got here. Perfect timing as well. So we've got this fake Jack Daniels, which we've buyed. It's terrible English, which we've bought just under the asking price. So very happy with that one. Increasing our collection, which is lovely, lovely, lovely. Cool, and that quarter is now just over. So it looks like there's probably a strike or something somewhere, because our income's gone down yet. So it's another strike at Hillink. So we'll have to have a look at that again. I guess the share price and everything's probably fallen there too. It has. So let's just have a peek. So another strike at Hillink. So that one began at December. So still ongoing. Let's have a look at the share price. Share price has tanked. It's at 13.9. You know what? I'm going to say sod it, and I'm going to put it all in, and let's just let that time tick away. I can't buy the alcohol or cigarettes. No. All I need is £5 grand. Oh well. Let's let the quarter tick over and let's see where we're at after the end of the quarter. Right. Increasing the number of workspaces by 2. Yep, I agree with that. Very good. Even though we're striking, I think that's generally a good idea. It looks like the strike's over. So yep, strike is over at Hillink, which is very nice indeed. The share price has jumped pretty significantly, which I am very, very happy with. So our shares in Hillink are now worth $829,000, which is very nice indeed. Okay, so let's do the inevitable and have a look and see where we are compared to our rival. So let's do that one and that one. And while our rival is just raking it in, they have increased their wealth by 7 mil during this session. We've done pretty well ourselves. We've gone from 1 mil to 1.8, so I'm pretty happy with that. 1.8 mil, not too bad. We've made some good investments there with Hillink. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Our income's increased a little bit, not as much as maybe I would have liked, but we're investing in a company which has got a low dividend rate, and that means it's surviving all of these strikes. And I'm happy to say the strikes are shorter than they have been previously. There was some bug in the game before which meant the strikes lasted for like 3 quarters or more. Now it's a lot shorter. I'm happy with that. So I think things are looking up. We're increasing our wealth, we're increasing our income, our influence is looking good, everything seems gravy. Great. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do leave a like if you have liked it. If you've got any questions, comments, tips or tricks, please do leave a comment, and do remember to subscribe. If you've watched this far in the series and you're enjoying it and you haven't subbed yet, then go ahead and sub. I think 98% of my viewers so far don't sub. If that's you, come on, sub. It costs you nothing. It really means a lot to me, and all of you guys who wait until the end of the video, you mean the most to me. So thank you very much for sticking around. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.